Guys, welcome back. So today's video I am super excited about. I have a full face of first impressions. I haven't done one of these in a while. I have the Fenty concealer, I have some ColourPop, I have some Stila, Morphe, Cover FX, I have the Makeup Revolution foundation that I have not tried, Milani, e.l.f. So for my eyes, I'm going to be using the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I bought this at IMATS and I have not used it yet, so I wanted to use this for today's eye look. I do have two new eyeshadow palettes that I picked up recently, but I wanted to get some use out of this because I bought this way before those. I have some little individual ColourPop shadows and I have two Stila liquid glitters. I have some new brushes that I'm going to be testing out too. So we just have a lot of stuff, okay? So I'm going to prime my eyes and then I'll be right back to get our eye look started. So we're going to start off our eye look, like I said, with this palette, and I personally don't like when palettes have these shades on the back and not on the inside of the palette, but I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Oh, one of the shades is called Sissy, like my little Sissy girl. So I am going to be trying out a new brush today. This is the Morphe M513. It seems like a nice blending brush, so we're going to go with that. So I'm going to go in with the shade right here, which is called Silk Cream, and I'm just going to throw this into the crease. This brush kind of feels a bit stiff. I'm going to take the shade right next to that first one we used right here, and that's the shade called MFEO. I don't know what that means. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and that is called Butter. I don't know if it's this brush or if it's the palette, but I'm just not getting a lot of pigment from these colors. I'm now using my Alamar Cosmetics blending brush. I feel like it was the Morphe brush that just wasn't picking up these colors and giving me the pigment. And I'm just gonna start placing that in the crease as well. I have another Morphe brush. This is their M506 brush, a little tapered brush like this. So I'm going to take this brush and go in with this shade here, and this is in the shade Creamsicle. Okay, so I'm going to start adding some reds to this look, and I'm going to take this shade right here. This is in the shade Hunts. So I just opened this. This is a Morphe M433. And I'm going into that same shade, what's it called? Hunts. Now I'm going to take this little ColourPop Super Shock shadow, and this is in the shade No Promises. Look how beautiful this is. And I'm going to go in with that same Morphe M433 brush. I think I'm just going to throw this all over the lid. It's so beautiful. Oh, I am enjoying this brush. So this look turned out to be very fiery, orangey, like giving me Firehouse vibes. I want to use these Stila liquids, so I have the shade Kitten Karma and Bronzed Belle. Do you guys see that? So here is Bronzed Belle and Kitten Karma. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So for this look, I think I definitely want to go in with Bronzed Belle, and I've never worked with these before, so we'll see how this goes. I'm definitely going to scrape off some of the excess, and then I think I'm just going to put it right in the center of the eye. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. I just primed my face with my usual primers, the Farsali Skin Tune and the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. Since I am trying a new foundation, I want to go with some primers that I use on the daily. Okay, so we have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Oh, I'm also testing out the Morphe sponge right here. I've had this for quite some time. I did just wet it already. It doesn't feel as soft as my Real Technique sponge, but we will see. So I guess I'll just apply this to the face, and then we'll apply this. I'm not really sure about the sponge. I feel like I look like a ghost. Do I? So I actually think I'm liking the foundation so far. It is matte, which I knew that before I tried it. I have very, very combination skin. So I am liking these. On to concealer. I am so excited to try this. The Fenty concealer, and I bought the shade 170. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is stunning. So here is with the concealer, here is without. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. So time to set the face. I have the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I have never tried this before. So it is talc free and it is vegan. That's why I purchased it, because it is talc free. So this says it's supposed to flawlessly set your makeup while refining and softening the appearance of skin for a fresh airbrushed finish. So I'm just gonna take some of that on the back of my sponge and set the under eye. Do you guys see the difference? My face looks airbrushed. It does look airbrushed. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a hit. I have the new Milani bronzer right here. So it's supposed to be blendable and streak free. It's supposed to be weightless and long wearing. Okay, so I got this in the shade 03 Suntan. So I'm gonna take my regular bronzing brush and oh, that is extremely pigmented. This bronzer is absolutely gorgeous. For me, it's a little warm toned to be contouring with personally. They had a few other shades, so I think I want to pick up another shade to see if it could be a nice contour shade, because this is a beautiful matte finish. It is not shimmery, but it doesn't look like super drying on the skin. It just literally is giving the skin a nice sun-kissed look, which is the name of it. It blended beautifully. It did not leave streaks. It is extremely pigmented. So I have two brow products here. I always do my brows after I do my bronzer. And I have the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde right here. And then I have the ColourPop Brow Boss Brow Pencil. So I think I'm just gonna go back and forth with both of these products. So this is the e.l.f. small angled brush, and I'm going to leave the brow at that, and then I'm going to try out the pomade. Okay, I really like the way that looks. It looks nice and full. I'm really liking it. So I'm going to go do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. I went ahead and did my lower lash line. I just used a few of the shades that I used in my crease on the lower lash line, and I did decide to open up the Morphe B33 brush, and I use this on the lower lash line. I'm liking the way it looks, so that's a plus. So now on to blush. I have the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush, their new blush, and it says it's for a long lasting wear. I bought it in the shade Always Cheeky. Okay. Can you guys see the difference? Blush, no blush. This looks pretty. I like this. This is approved. So for mascara today, I'm trying the new ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. This is just in the shade Black. The applicator isn't something that I normally like in an applicator, but we shall see. Okay, it is very black, that's for sure. It is very black. It gives the eyelashes more, just like more color than anything. It doesn't really lengthen them that well. The wand is kind of hard to work with because it's so big, but my eyelashes don't look bad. So this is not my favorite mascara I've ever used, but it's not the worst. You know, I'm definitely gonna play around with it some more. It kind of seems like it's a mascara that I would like when it starts drying out, which is weird, but it makes sense in my mind, you know? On to highlighter, the best part of the face. I have the new e.l.f. Metallic Flare Highlighter, and this is in the shade White Gold. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's nice and buildable. If you want a subtle highlight, you could definitely get that from this, and if you want a blinding highlight, you can definitely get that from this. Okay, moving on to lips. I have two liquid lipsticks here, and then I have some lip glosses I want to try. So I have the Morphe liquid lipstick, and I have the Sigma liquid lipsticks in the shade New Mod from Sigma, and the shade, what is this, Virgin, I think? Yes, from Morphe. We're gonna try the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. So the applicator is easy to use. It's just a bit streaky, but nothing too bad. And lastly, I have these lip glosses here from Dose of Colors. This was their holiday set, so I'm a little late, but I've had this for a little while now. This is their Glossy Wonderland mini gloss set, and here is what it looks like. You get 4 mini glosses here. I think I'm gonna try this one here. This is in the shade Photo Op. This lip gloss is extremely pigmented. It's like the exact color of the lip that I just put on from Morphe. This lipstick is extremely pigmented. Like, I could just wear this on its own and it would look very pigmented on the lips. It's not sticky at all. It feels very comforting on the lips, so I do like that. Okay, so that is everything. That was our full face first impressions. So my 3 favorite things have got to be the foundation, the powder, and the concealer. I am loving that combo together. I can't wait to play around with those products some more. I do really like this lip gloss. It feels good on my lips. The mascara is I'll use it some more and then see how I like it. The blush is beautiful. I really love this blush. I cannot wait to play around with this some more. The highlight, guys. This highlight is blinding, and the best thing about it is that it's e.l.f., so it's super affordable. I think it's about $6 if I'm correct. I love that Makeup Revolution brow pomade. That just looks so gorgeous on the brows. I love it so much. I love the way my brows look today. The ColourPop pencil was not bad either. I definitely want to play around with that some more. I think I do like my Catrice pencils. I think I do like my Catrice pencils better than the ColourPop one, but I do want to play around with it some more. It's just a little bit more of a drier formula than the Catrice ones. The Stila Glitter Bronzed Belle. Oh my gosh, my eyes look so glittery and just delicious, and I love the way this came out so much. I can't wait to play around with these some more and work with them a little more. Like I said, it was my first time, so I'm just getting used to this formula. The Jaclyn Hill palette, everything seemed to blend fine. It was just some of the Morphe brushes that weren't really picking up the products well. I do want to play around with it some more. Right now, do I think it's the best palette in the whole entire world? No, but it's not bad. Like, I don't hate it. I'm excited that I do have it in my collection to play around with it some more. The Morphe M433 was really good, and the B33 was nice. I still want to play around with the M513. It was just a little weird for me. Oh, I forgot. This, I don't like at all. This needs to go. Like, I'm sorry, Morphe, but this was just, I don't understand that sponge. The Real Technique sponge is way better, and it's the same price. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you want to see more videos. If you liked this video, I will leave a little button on the screen so you can subscribe right there, and it's that easy. I will link all my other social media down below if you want to go check those out. We can chat, you know, get to know each other. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see everyone in my next video.